Did you know that most people forget almost 50% of what they had to say on stage? Hi, I'm Dave. And if you've spoken in public before, then you've made at least one of these mistakes. Let's break them down and help you speak with confidence the next time you're given a chance to. The first thing is lack of preparation. Nothing kills confidence like winging it. Winging it. Even a 10 or 5 minute speech is worth preparation. People just come. Hey, come unprepared. Like, prepare your speech. Write down. Make a speech plan, which we shall look at in the next video. We shall look at how to make a speech plan in the coming video. But make a speech plan. No, have at all costs have your starting statement of head and heart. Remember, it's always the introduction that kills your audience, that shows your audience this is going to be boring. That's why most people start having short calls, receiving the calls that needed, start sleeping, start talking, because the introduction has been boring. If you're to start with, check a hook, maybe an anecdote, maybe a proverb, a saying, whatever you would have chosen to start with, make sure you have it at head, like off head and at heart. That's technique to reading like by like or word by word. No, all of us have seen such stickers. Someone comes with either a phone, or their PC, or a piece of paper, a piece that has their slides, like their presentation. Someone reads word per word, slide per slide. Have you come to read for us, or you've come to speak to us? There is that. When you're reading, you sound more of a robot, so you bore the audience. That's why most people don't listen to you. That brings me to poor body language. Poor body language, like some people speak, like, crossed arms. They avoid eye contact. Try to make some eye contact. Some people, when you look at people, you develop phobia. But at least get one person, it may be a house of a hand, but you might make your speech concentrating at one person. You're concentrated at one person, like as though you're delivering, be as though you're delivering your speech to that specific person. If you remember when you're looking at one person, everyone might think you're looking at them, but you're actually looking, it's only you who knows the right person you're looking at. So it will make people confident in what you're going to give them. It will make people think, even when you're not so much educated what you're going to say, people will assume people will assume you're confident, and people will be sure of what you're going to tell them. So they will have that urge of listening to you. You give people the reason to listen to you. That brings me to speaking either too fast or too slow. And that comes nervousness, like that's nervous energy leads to speaking so fast. When someone is so nervous, they want to speak so fast, they are shaking, they are fidgeting, they want to speak so fast that they get done. And then overthinking leads you to speaking too slow. Like when you overthink, remember, when you're not prepared, definitely you overthink. You sub points, you want to explain it, you're thinking of the explanation because you don't have it, you didn't prepare it. So you will overthink. That is what brings either speaking too fast or too slow. But give your audience room to conceptualize what you're giving them. Pause a bit. Emphasize key points. Don't speak too slow. Don't be too fast. Pace. practice pacing. You get, yeah, practice pacing and know when to pause, when to say, like when to just look at the audio, when to emphasize words. That brings me to forgetting the audience. Public speaking is not about public speaking is not about making yourself happy or convincing yourself. It's about connecting with others. Like, ask yourself, who are they? What do they want? Who are the people I'm talking to, and what do they want? Like, people forget their audiences. That's why most people end up miscommunicating. You get? Because they cannot call you to speak to, maybe called you. It's a counseling and guidance day at a certain primary school. You're talking to lower primary people, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 years, and then you want to educate them about sex. When you're having sex, and never to use condom, STDs are real, HIV is real. You are educating them. You're giving them sex education. You're giving 8 years, 7 years, 6 year kid sex education. Isn't that really miscommunication? That's why it's the end of the day. People get off the stage and they ask you what you've learned from the current speaker's speech, and you even don't call their name. Because most people speak to us like they speak at us, not to us. Yes. I mean, come and speak at you, like speaking at you, because it's you that I'm facing. But I'm actually not speaking to you. Like, someone might just simply come on that very day, casting and guidance, tells phone, you go back home in the holidays, you better help your parents do chores, They speak like about these basic things. They end up communicating. And yet, for you, you have the information, you've read, you've researched about it, and it's true. Everything you're saying is true. Everything you're saying, HIV is real, that's true. But you're not communicating. You don't know the audience you're speaking to. You're actually not communicating, in other words. And that drives me to monotone voice. Even a perfect speech can fall flat if it seems robotic. A monotone, someone speaking with a flat tone, whether she's talking about the key point, he or she's talking about the key point, or she's giving you, or what's monotone, the same tone throughout. They've not raised, they've not lowered, they've not emphasized, they've not paused. You get simple monotone, like that monotone voice. You also seem to be a robot because robots speak. You speak throughout. You're not emphasizing. You're not, But when someone speaks, and when it's the key point, they raise their voice. They pause a bit, like the voice going high, just like a song. We hear the something between the voice is high, it's low. It also makes like the audience pay attention, like you grab attention. Because when people seem to be going off, you raise the pitch because you're bringing in a key point. So people, they listen to you, they come back to you. Then, all you should know, you don't need to be perfect when presenting a speech. Remember, clarity, confidence, and connection always beats perfection at all costs. So focus on being real and relatable, not flawless. Now it's your turn. Which of these mistakes have you caught yourself doing? Comment below. I'll read all the comments. And if you wish to get other tips on being a confident speaker, hit the subscription button and join my community. Thank you. Nasa Daisy, your voice needs to be heard.